If we approach or aspire to the integrated project delivery, we need to have a full idea of the project at the beginning in order to have full benefit for the assets.
One of the most important things is we need to ensure the asset information model is as built model, and then we also need to have a period of a time where while we're collecting the data, analyzing, so we need to understand what we're analyzing, what we're looking for, and then we get in a proper digital twin and we gaining the understanding of the asset.
If the asset is already in existence and you have to go back and retrofit a data picture in order to create a digital picture to feed into a twin environment, it's incredibly complex because of legacy environments. So the earlier you can do it, the easier it is, which means the more effective it is.
Buildings actually are constantly evolving during their design, during their building, and absolutely during their use. It's not going to be a fixed object. It's going to be a series of systems that are gradually brought together. So I don't think it's a sort of super early or you're wasting your time. You do want an asset information strategy, but whether it constitutes a digital twin, that may not occur to you until a lot later.
Certainly at early adoption of the digital twin mindset, which is all about what's the outcome that you want to achieve when you start linking your physical asset to your digital replica or digital twin, and you connect it.
It's that understanding of where your data is and what its purpose is and what you're going to do with it, and it's going to go on a journey. And the earlier that we start understanding the context of data that's coming from our built environment, the better chance we have of exploiting it. So fundamentally, we've got to start now.
When we think about things like existing assets, so all the rail infrastructure, the bridges and things that we have now, if we can actually start to create digital twins for those assets, I think that's where the real potential is, because in reality, they may be 20, 30 years too late, and they could have benefited for the last couple of decades with improved decision making.
The biggest opportunities for digital twin I see in an effective asset operation and facility management, and understanding the behavior of building, therefore being much more effective in maintaining, operating throughout this life cycle.
The technology now to pinpoint demand, to pinpoint waste, it's conceivable that you can have, for example, it doesn't have to be an AI, but just the data to inform a new business model that might not have been spotted before. It's a way of enabling, for example, the circular economy.
I think the biggest opportunity is actually changing the business model of the industry. If you think about build-to-rent housing, that is going to depend on the management knowing what's going on and how well everything is running. And they may very well have a deal with the appliance supplier that any machine that shows problems will be looked after, and the data is flowing back so that they know their washing machine is actually working properly. Why bother to own these things when you could leave that original maker in the loop?
Looking at the opportunities we know about at the moment, I think the greatest opportunity has to lie in the data and in the opportunities that we've got for creating public good and really conjoining the built environment with other wider agendas such as sustainability.